Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a super duper exciting video for you guys. So before I get into anything, we're going to be talking about EOT crafting and also the best possible DPS and defensive loadouts in the entire game. And as you can see, thanks to good old GSK, I can finally show off just how broken the DPS set is. But before we talk about that, let's talk about the minor update to the game. So one, crit cap is now 1000. It says 505, but it's supposed to be 1000. So yes, that was increased by about 500. It's not too bad to get the new number. And now the main big thing is the two craftable items in the blacksmith that was just added. So there is the released energy of space and the binded energy of time. So the released energy of space is the lesser of the two. It isn't quite as good, and I don't actually have it on me, but its stats are 423,561 attack, 5 crit, 5 speed, and 1 million HP. So it has a lot of HP, and it is pretty decent in that front, but the reason why it isn't that great is because the Gauntlet of Anticipation pretty much outclasses it fully when it comes to offense, and it is much better to use that. But let's talk about the binded energy of time. So this one is very, very exciting. I do have it on me, and it is beyond broken. I mean, look at that. Look at those numbers. 821,000 attack, 15 crit, 5 speed, 0 defense, and 1.3 million HP. This thing is easily the best item in the game as well, right? It's right up there with being beyond busted like infinity. It is so good. It is just so good. And as you guys can see, my stats are absolutely absurd. But anyways, before we get into that, you're probably wondering, what are these crafting materials? Well, the purple solidifier looking things are exactly that. They are just purple solidifiers, and you need 5 to craft each of them. However, the two dusts you see are not gem dust. They are a special kind of dust that drops from EOT hardcore only. And they both have a 1% drop rate. So it is incredibly hard to get them, so it is a little bit of a controversial thing right now because it's kind of too hard to get them, but yet they should be incredibly hard to get because of how good they are. So it's a very hard balance, but I'm sure there'll be some changes to the drop rate in the near future. Now that we've covered the EOT crafting, we're gonna get into the main thing of the video, and that is the best DPS gear in the game. So that is gonna be a tier 5 pet gem, of course, and then you're also gonna need a level 100 pet, because a level 100 pet gives you plus 35% bonus damage. You guys see me fail to find that, but anyways, plus 35% bonus damage is always fantastic. And then your weapon is of course gonna be infinity, 3,750,000 damage. Can't go wrong with that. It's just so good. You also got the Gauntlet of Anticipation with 750,000 attack, 10 crit, 1 speed, and 750,000 HP. You're also going to be rocking the Silver Crown, so this is the best offensive aura in the game. It is slightly better than the Golden Wings in my opinion because you're getting more attack. You get 1,500 attack out of this. However, the Golden Wings does give a little bit more critical. Now, of course, the crown jewel of the whole set is going to be this binded energy of time. Absolutely insane. The 821,000 attack, 15 crit, 5 speed, 1.3 million HP. Absurd. And then the Cape of Pressure did get buffed a little bit ago with 605,000 attack, 10 speed, 40 defense, and 775,000 HP. And then, of course, the best rune in the game to use for DPS is going to be the rune of the Snow Angel. So this is the best possible DPS loadout in the game. These are the stats you get. You get an insane plus 5,927,500 attack. The plus 82 crit is pretty low, and you're probably wondering, well, Shasko, why do you have such low crit? That's not that good. With how the new crit system works, as in, you know, the new cap is 1,000, you need a lot more bonus critical to actually crit everything. So it's actually much more worth going for massive attack damage while still getting a decent 82 crit. So I'm gonna hop onto EOT normal solo just so you guys can see how insane this is. I'm really only gonna mess around with the first boss. Can you beat solo hardcore with this loadout? Oh god, yeah. This is the loadout you're beating it with. I mean, you got 44 million HP with that much bonus damage. It's just insane. Look at that. Look at how much damage you get. For whatever reason, in the raid, it says I got plus 6,627,000 attack. I'm not sure why it's higher in here, but I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. It is RPG Sim, so sometimes numbers can display wrong. But anyways, let's see how absurd this is. Oh yeah, that's just, it's stupid. That is so much damage, and that's without any extra bonuses. That's without a Havoc, that's without a Party Rune, that's without a Lure Jab from a Silencer. It's insane. I've already done 64 billion, and I've barely used any splitters and barely used any piercing strikes. So, as you can see, this loadout is absolutely cracked. The DPS on it is insane. So now we're going to talk about the best defensive loadout for the entire game. So this isn't going to be nearly as OP looking as the last one was, but I can assure you this is still the best. So you're going to be using Infinity because the best weapon is universal. You use it with every loadout. And then I'm going to be using the Tesla Ring. The reason why I'm using the Tesla Ring, which might be kind of confusing because it gives so little HP and defense, is for that 30 speed. And the way you counteract missing so much defense and HP is by using the Forceful Raiment, which gives 1.275 million HP, but it does minus 10 speed. So the Tesla Ring makes up for it, and you get all the other stats with the Forceful Raiment, and that's kind of why you use that. I did kind of show you guys these in a weird order, so let's go over to the necklace. That's going to be the Pendant of Gravity with 3 speed and 1.3 million HP and 133,000 attack. You can also use the Binded Energy of Time because technically it gives 2 more speed, it gives more attack, and it does give the same amount of HP, so they're pretty much as good as each other. But just for the sake of the video, I'll be using Pendant of Gravity because a lot more people recognize that one with it. And then I'm using the Bubble Aura because it gives the most HP and defense out of any of my auras while still giving a decent 5 speed, although I would recommend using something with 10 speed like Silver Crowns or Slay or something like that. And yeah, and you're getting a pretty well-rounded loadout. So my health is coming out to around 40 million, which is fantastic. I got 35 defense, I got 33 speed. This should be very, very good for all of my egging. So yeah, this is a very, very good loadout for that. There is other things you can do to get much, much higher health. For example, I can do a Gauntlet of Anticipation, I can do the Raiment Armor, and then I could still, you know, use the Pendant of Gravity. And then with something like this, I'm getting 51 million HP, but then I'm just losing all of my speed. So you kind of want to balance that speed in there. That's why I recommend the Tesla with the Raiment. And yeah, that's going to be the video. And yeah, comment down below what else you want to see from me coming up this week. I do have 2 more very exciting RPG Sim videos that will be out very soon. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.